All right, good morning from Harvest Hills Ranch here. We are
Hi.
we're about to go take care of the cows this morning and start running animals. This is going to be a big animal day for us today. We've got we're going to be moving the cows down into an area that they've never been before, putting them on some different grasses that they haven't had. And we've got our next batch of chicks coming in today. So we got to go move the cows, come back, do our normal animal chores, and get those chicks set up so we can get them started. So let us show you how we do all this.
Can't be weak being a rancher.
Ranch lady extraordinaire.
This thing's heavy.
Flexing her muscles. Looks like these guys haven't quite heard the alarm clock go off yet. They're not just ready to get up. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
They did a pretty good job at eating this pasture down that they've got here. They took the good grass off of it, and they've trampled a lot, which we won't. Stomp that carbon back in the ground, and now we're gonna go put them on some new grass, give them some diversity. It's hot summer, hot into summer. Got to top this salt off. Keep these guys, they love this salt at the end of the summer. Notice that's not a real clear salt. I added some sulfur. There's some little yellow specks in there, probably hard to see on the camera, but I added some sulfur in there, and we also put some diatomaceous earth. So that's part of our worming program, the diatomaceous earth, and then the sulfur helps keep the flies down, keeps those flies reduced and off of them. So this is pretty thick grass. This is the new area we're gonna run them into. There's all kind of different grasses in here, a lot of diversity. So imagine if you had to eat the same food every single day. You get tired of eating the same food every day, or the cows, they want some diversity in their diet too. So this is an area that's usually wet. It's dried up this time of year, so it allows us to be able to run them across it. We get some grazing days out of it that we can extend the recovery time in other parts of the farm on other pastures. So it should be nice. I think they're going to enjoy it. It's going to be their first time in here, so we'll see what they'll do.
They heard the reels and saw us working, so they're up and ready to move now. And the sun's up a little bit more, so they're little shade spots now in the sun. It's probably the real reason they're up.
We just wanted to move them up enough so that they could have access to their new ground. It'd be kind of fun watching them go in there, but we still give them access to they can still come back to their trough, but they've got new grass. Oh, I love it. It's a pretty sight. Look at those cows in that tall grass. Oh, they're figuring it out. I can't wait to see the end of the day. They're going to have most of that trampled down.
Well, they love the path you cut for them by the fence. Look at that. They're exploring their new surroundings.
Looks like I just found something else I can add to my project list. My spigot's leaking that we used to fill up the trough with, so we'll get that fixed later.
When you're walking the trails in the wood, uh-oh, baby snake. Not as awesome as baby shark. Just letting you know.
Time to switch gears from cows to chickens. We're going to get these brooders set up, show you how we get these chicks started. While we're waiting on those chicks to be delivered, we'll come over here and get the bull And the cows that are with him right now that are a part of our breeding program, we'll get them moved into some fresh grass too. And just like that, there's new grass for the next day. My Dane coming to check and make sure we're doing everything right this morning. Did we get it all done right, buddy? All right, I think he agrees. I decided to come out here and check on the cows again after a work day. I put in my work day, they put in theirs, eating this new area we put them in. And check this out, they did a couple of cool things for us here. They trampled down a lot of the grasses in here. They've got, if you just look in here, they've got a couple of paths. You can see where they were walking all over this. So if they don't eat it, I want them just to trample it in the ground, knock it down. That'll stimulate the growth and the activity of the microbes and put some of that carbon down if those plants die off. So that's a good. I think putting them in here was a win-win. And you'll see I've got this a temporary electric fence right here, and this is preventing them, or was preventing them, from going over into the area where we'll move them to in either tomorrow or the day after. But here's what's pretty cool about this is that I see where they found one of the grasses in here, and I don't know exactly what kind of grass this is, but look at this. They've been eating the tops out of all these types of grass right here. And the funny thing that I noticed when I came in here was that when I looked at that grass on this side, you can see right under that electric fence line, you can see right there where they've been eating that. So they were nipping it off. So there's something about that grass that they like. And the cool thing, that's a native grass. I'm sure some of you will be able to tell me what that grass is. But the cool thing is that that's a different grass for them. They haven't had that in their normal rotation. And so now they got that. They got some diversity out of that. They got some different nutrition there off of that grass. And it looks like we're going to count this as a win. And so I've got probably another, I don't know, 2 acres here that they're going to be able to work through over the next couple of days. And so it looks like these guys are enjoying it. So matter of fact, I see they're headed back this way now. All right, guys, on that note, we're going to call it a day. We've got a few hay bales to go pick up, so we're getting ready to get pretty sweaty picking up hay bales and storing them in the barn, throwing them in the barn. So take care, guys. Hey, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who would enjoy this, share this with them. And hey, check out more of what we do on our website out at harvesthillsranch.com. And look forward for more, or look for more videos to come from us in the very near future. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon. In today, just got done throwing hay, covered in hay. That's all right. It's always a workout to get some hay done. I had every intention of showing you guys our chicken brooder system and how we do this. However, we had a little hiccup today. We were all set up. You can actually see I've got the other camera here on the tripod set up behind me to show you this. But we get our chicks delivered to us in the mail from the hatchery, and it has been consistently, we order on Wednesday, they show up Thursday morning. And this time it didn't happen that way. So we were told that they would show up on Friday morning, and we know they ship Wednesday night. So fingers crossed that we get our chicks here and they're all safe and sound, and we've got live birds to work with. So anyway, fingers crossed on that. But anyway, nonetheless, we will show you the brooder system when we've got that up, and when those chicks show up, we'll show you how we get those guys started and what we do right before we get those guys out on pasture and enjoying fresh grass. So stay tuned for that. We're going to bring that to you.